When I first came here, the greenhouse wasn't in a functional state whatsoever, at least not the biology greenhouse. The ag greenhouse is really nice and is a huge asset to the university, but they serve a slightly different function. So it would have been really nice, for example, for in plant classes or in ecology and evolution classes, to have plant specimens to show the students. But if we wanted anything like that, we were having to borrow it or go out and purchase it.
So I was on Special Projects Committee of Student Government my sophomore year when I was a senator for the College of Science, Tech, and Agriculture. And basically what that means is we can find a problem on campus, any problem, whether it's related to our major or not, and take action and do something about it. So then I brought up the idea of the greenhouse, let's renovate it. And then we sat down, talked about costs, what needs to be done, big picture, small picture, cosmetics, functions. It was a matter of me writing up a resolution for student government, and then we voted on it in student government, and we got some money passed. And then that's when Dr. Weber kind of stepped in. After that had already happened, and it became more of a collaborative, okay, people are actually moving in here, we're doing things.
Really in the past year, especially, we've focused on everything we can do with just manual labor with the students. So they're really into it. They really like seeing the improvement. We've taken care of the plants. We've landscaped the inside to get rid of weeds and pests. We've fixed little pieces of infrastructure that are easy. And then we do have some funding, so we've been able to make some really nice improvements. Like in the first room, there were holes in the ceiling, and those are gone.
Over here, there was I don't know, 15 or 16 pipes from the old system. So I ended up having to move all that, and I've moved around all the cinder blocks.
We have all new paneling, we have some windows for airflow, but these greenhouses are more aimed at providing actual specimens for the variety of classes that students might take in biology. You have rooms that are slightly different in their climate, and so even in a greenhouse this small, we can control a couple of things. We can control light availability and intensity, and we can control the ambient temperature. So the room that we're standing in now is designed to be a desert or a hothouse type room. And then your other two rooms are sort of variations on cooler climates. And so you can have in a room that's more shaded, which would be the middle room. And then in the first room, you have things that are more adapted to bright sunlight but aren't desert plants. So in the future, as we get everything up and running in really good shape, we'll fill each of those rooms with the appropriate types of plants. And so there you have a diversity of plants that are adapted to 3 totally different environments just in one greenhouse. Professors have been using plants from the greenhouse, so they're taking them up to lecture and in lab, which is kind of what you envision for your greenhouse. So that is exciting because that means there's some functionality to it. That is the purpose of this greenhouse, is to serve the students here.